in place to watch Heaven. That's a big kill from ZK.
This retake going to be much easier. Nitro, Paranoia, beautifully placed, but payen expects the challenge. Finds the kill, no problem. Now on the way in, Steel able to only find one elimination. Ethan also dropping, and the retake from Noble, 100% clean, only dropping one in the 4v3 situation.
Around, they have a great chance to keep on trucking. bdog, though, catching Asuna early.
Wow.
Gets a bit more as well, and gets to read on the positioning.
You did have Nitro commit to from the shadows, so he's taken control of Heaven and has found a run and gun headshot onto Leviathan. Considering maybe shotting stepping away from this position, but really no need to relinquish it at the moment. Precision is still alive, a part of this. Trailblazer will scout him out and actually get the stun.
Big.
A huge connection. 100 Thieves now take a massive advantage over the A site. 3v2. payen trying to retake Heaven. Nitro has alleviated the position and conceded it. So maybe an opportunity for Noble to get something set up. payen has seen Ethan around the corner. ZK nearly baited out by the fake flash, but still turns his attention. Paranoia comes through to now be the next level of distraction, and Noble are really in a headache of a position when it comes to what do you use to even try to get back into the site. Someone's gonna have to win a gunfight. Showstopper, that could be kill potential. That could allow them to retake. On the way in though, they stack. Ethan and Nitro combined for 3. ZK by himself. Not much they could do from that position, and Precision, no reason not to go for this, but is going to be stuck realistically in the corner. Does flash himself forward, but Hiko over the top of the trap wire. payen not really sure where he went to. Oh my goodness, head on a swivel, but couldn't lock anybody down, and Asuna reaps the rewards. 2 kills into the site they go. C has completely been taken. And that should lead to a plant, although not committing to it initially was Nitro. Now finally puts it down, and Steel mid-map just lurking. Very well could get rewarded with a free kill here on the bdog. Here comes the peak, but bdog does keep things interesting. 3v4 we go.
Trailblazer clearing out the garage for a second. I like how I was just chilling there for a second, just not moving, and then it just kind of jumps forward. But yeah, it's a great tag onto Nitro. Paint shell comes in, but Asuna continues to wreak havoc with these daggers, and now Noble does have to just kind of bite the bullet and back up, save these weapons. They are starting to fall behind. Economy's starting to run dry. Definitely need to carry these over. Asuna, this is so cool seeing him on the Jet. It's definitely kind of new to see him playing this agent, but you know what it kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me the way that... Yeah, well, he might ace here, actually. Though I guess the opposing raise is definitely not going to allow that to happen. He's out of position. But what I was getting at...
You make the first move, Noble. We'll see if you get tested. bdog up top finds one precision a second. Asuna took a little bit longer on the kill than we would normally expect, but still, the numbers favor 100 Thieves. And payen has to retake with an Ares, finds one, and if he holds down the trigger, maybe we consider a 1v2, but Hiko...
I think how to retake this site.
No one's going to check for Steel. No one's checking for Steel. He's going to find 2. No problem whatsoever. I love that call from 100 Thieves. I mean, it's so regular that we see post-plant setups where everyone just locks down long, but this time a couple of contestants early. payen has actually gotten this to halfway. Hiko going into the Hunter's Fury will find some damage with no kills. And now, all of a sudden, the spam shot's coming out. Noble, they could very well do this. payen's going to be stuck on this. Get down, Mr. President. Everyone just body blocks for him. And Noble will get a successful retake after what you thought was going to be a really easy hold for 100 Thieves. Hunter's Fury forced to come out now. Cosmic Divide also trying to split the site up into 2. As payen finds 1, payen will take down the second, looking for a third, payen for 3. 2v2 situation. The Neural Theft has confirmed the information on where 100 Thieves are positioned, but Leviathan and payen are stopped right there, only finding 3, and 100 Thieves successfully trying to work their way around through a long. They're going to be tested as Hiko actually backs right up into a shock dart. He will have to reconsider what happens here in the back. Steel there to assist. Nitro close through garage.
My God.
And Asuna still doing Asuna things. Finds the second. It's up to Precision. 1v5. See if you can find maybe a kill or 2 at best. And well, I mean, Asuna's chasing it down. Yeah, he's going at him with a knife. He's got 2 knives remaining.
Feed him.
Hits it. Why not? 3 for Asuna.
Listen, if there was ever any suspicion
from the previous round, the only difference being that the weaponry is going to be a little bit better. Precision, bdog, able to combine for 3. 4v2 situation, Hiko is going to be tested here. Last shock dart now spent. Coming quickly as payen, but falls just as fast as he tried to make the play through window. So is Precision, and Hiko finds a 3rd. Noble, no way. Hiko finds 4. And it was just 1 by 1. They came through the dark cover, and Hiko says, okay, thanks.
Dedicated to the cause of trying to get info on the players under Heaven and spamming them with these Odins and whatnot, and they just never quite made it work. Now they have to try to retake a man behind, trying to blast their way in, but Asuna continues to tee off.
And it's just down to precision. Would have to 1v2 to save the round. Steal, good camera in play. Hiko, long peek, no problem in
A, but there's two players here defending. A Cage still gonna make it harder for them to push through sewers.
Oh, but ZK does find one elimination. Hiko up top cannot necessarily deny the spike plant, so just the nick of time, Noble get themselves a 3v4 look at the round. Hiko still holding onto the Owl Drone, going to try to use this to move forward. Recon Bolt will reveal that the defense is heavily stacked towards Heaven, but doesn't stop Nitro from finding one kill. Dicey trying to work from the low ground, not quite able to find anything there. 3v2 we go. Hiko on for the low ground. Sees ZK on the back, but the full rotation up top. Have they read this? Leviathan, he's gonna have to come down and challenge this. Asuna's already found this to halfway, and Hiko and Nitro combine for the eliminations, and 100 Thieves will secure the retake and go up 10-5.
Is it just around in his own right to sight?
Oh, the Hunter's Fury attacks the bdog, but he still finds the kill on the steal. Okay, 1-for-1's not bad overall. Delaying the last shot would be done. Oh, okay, so Hiko delays it, but Dicey's does still find two, as he never gave up a position mid-map. Precision with the Seekers out. I think he was trying to heal himself, yes.
Yeah, I think he was too, but unfortunately, that's not possible.
So now it's precision for the 1v2. Last guy in light comes out, finds Asuna, but Hiko around the back. Trailblazer to come out. That'll gain a little bit of space. Gets the information plus the stun. Hiko going to still stick for the defuse. Gets this to halfway. Does he hold for the rest of the time? No. Backs away from it. And precision. Forced to take the challenge, but Hiko beats him on the angle.
He's onto the site or get a kill, and it did either of those things. So definitely not getting a lot of value out of that. But Leviathan and company still able to start scoring the site. Nitro in a really tough spot right now as his teammates are falling all around him. And now he's actually having to worry about them be pivoting somewhere else, but he actually is able to ult into a site, so he'll be here in time. Oh my goodness.
He's hurt Payen too.
30 seconds left.
Oh, he's going to B and he knows it. He's going to be able to get in behind perhaps. Oh, Dicey might get caught by bdog though. That's the only real problem. But the spike gets stopped.
Spike
Oh
down,
my
B.
goodness, the clutch from Nitro. Now he knows for a fact obviously where the spike is down. Leviathan the one to collect it. Has to make this play. Shrouded step to the high ground. Nitro, have you just finessed this? Up top, he finds Manolo from the last player in. No! Leviathan! Personal, which is obviously where you want to be. Here comes the take. Steal. Sneaks on into a cyber cage, and Hiko runs Steal around the backside. Just flank the play in full.
There.
Showstopper coming through for bdog. Tosses it down to hell, finds Hiko. And blind comes out. That'll be decent for Steal to be taken out, but Dicey's is in the site. Has already found a couple of kills. Guiding Light comes around the backside of the corner, but it's bdog who beats him on the angle to get the gun up, and now it's a 2v3 situation favoring Noble, who still have yet to plant. Payen finds a free angle onto Asuna, and it's just up to Nitro, trying to Shroud step his way into the site. bdog watching him teleport down, and Noble find their 8th round.
But maybe they can still try to cause a ruckus here.
Payen beats this. First kill comes through. Leviathan the second. Paranoia didn't connect on the large majority of Noble members that are in this position. Steel's trying to fight this one from garage, but he's going to be by himself, not going to find a kill, and Noble threatening a flawless round to go to 9. Hiko, not really much he could do besides watch this round come to a conclusion, maybe force a repurchase or two at best, but not a great situation. All of a sudden, 100 Thieves, who are looking so good on the offense, have ran into a bit of a brick wall here defensively. Corner. He'll be scouted out by that. Cutler comes through first. Asuna wants to go right on in. Try to isolate this elimination and does find information. Hiko able to find 2 with the Hunter's Fury. Steal gets the 3rd in the mix. It's up to Leviathan to try to hold things down with precision, who in the entire time played through hell. Oh boy, a little windy in the backside of the site as Hiko turns, finds the kill, and 100 Thieves after some interesting interactions with Ethan having to back out because of power issues. Dicey fills in.
Same vein as other Sentinels as far as the info stuff, so yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Payen actually does find a couple of kills here, but this is the spike carrier. And there is at least a little bit of help to be here with Leviathan, and ZK actually in the middle of the map does take down one of the defensive rotators. Let's say for a moment with Hiko's position staying safe and some help from Asuna up top, you thought maybe there was going to be a chance for 100 Thieves just to put Noble into the blender, but it all falls onto the shoulders of Nitro. We'll upgrade from Classic to Ghost for this 1v3 attempt.
Not going to be an easy one here for Nitro. Has the orb to cover him a little bit here, but that snake bite will obviously come from the opposing side to refute him being able to really get much out of it. So not expecting a whole lot here out of old Nitro. He's defusing inside of it.
Spam shots. He does get this to halfway, I believe, or just short of it. Regardless, here comes the play forward. Nitro finds one. Nitro finds two.
No way.
Oh, no.
No
way he does this.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, put the snake bite down, trying to spam through the orb. Does get the kill, but the spike will go through prior. Asuna catches Leviathan trying to jump in the container. And so 100 Thieves had the edge here, at least for now.
Hiko, shot toward over the top. Lear to free up Asuna. Wants to take over some space. Tries to clear out backside yellow. No one's actually there, though, for Noble. And Nitro, he's sticking for the defuse. Already through halfway. On the way to completion. And Noble will find a couple of kills, but none of them were on the diffuser. And even beyond that, after the round, Steel turns another elimination in favor of 100 Thieves.
Teleport to get the very quick peek off belt. And sometimes get a really cool timing if you do this just... Oh, God.
Well, the timing did favor the other way, but ZK still does get rewarded. So first two kills will come through, but it does come at a bit of a cost. Hiko, next one up defensively. Guardian in hand for him. Even an opportunity to use these shock darts, potentially get onto play. Precision will be able to get the spike down without any damage being through. So 3v3 retake required for 100 Thieves.
Yeah, gonna be tough here. They don't have any ults in play in this 3-on-3. They have to just do it by pure firepower and some base utility. Still waiting for Steel's utility to be available to him as he has to replace it. So they're held up for now, but now looking to pry open.
Precision, he's actually been tagged to the wall, but Steel didn't get that information until it was too late. Ethan trying to work around the back, but the problem is there are so many members for Noble to deal with, including Precision still, who nearly finds all three. Two will fall. Leviathan peaks, finds the final, and Noble. Okay.
Firepower and utility. I may give it a go, though.
Precision finds the first. He's still holding down low. Not going to get the second. So that's one weapon collected. This is a defending lockdown that's being played with as well. So 100 Thieves will have some space to work with. And it's down to Asuna. How many can he find? There's one elimination. How about you give him a second in a row? Now the fuse could come out, but ZK Leviathan challenged at the exact right time. And Leviathan doubles down in his own right. All the aggression coming through, trying to use the offensive wall to their favor, but none of it working out. Asuna missing shots. Ethan, who's shrouded Sep to the top, will also fall. And I was about to say, this is a very important round for 100 Thieves.
No, I think he actually just walked down tube as they were pushing middle and just got caught. Hoping that he could try to work with, you know, Asuna, do something crazy. Now Steel's in a lot of trouble with this operator on A side. Leviathan clears out. Now it's all on Nitro. Not long for this world. He is able to sneak out and get one, but that's going to be it. As Noble are just VT1, including a 13-0 on Haven.
No way.
Yeah. 13-0, buddy.
Well, this is looking like a clean round here once more for Noble as 100 Thieves continue to play aggressively off their eco. Not really setting up too much, so you can't imagine that tactical timeout was used for that round.
And Hunter's Fury. Oh, no, Ethan's been
And
caught.
Ethan, oh, but he's found one. Knows that bdog's to his right, but oh, the little jump peek from bdog with the knives are a good payen on the flank through mid-map, finds the last. Now it's down to Nitro to try to recollect this. Able to find the kill. bdog holding the angle. Nice little snap to find the elimination. Just up to Steel now. 1v3. Time becoming a problem. Bomb will be planted here at the B site. But Steel very well could try to find this. And boy, shot just barely goes a bit wide. Tough 1v2 here now.
Yeah, if he connects that right away, you maybe have some hope for him. Now, though, 1v2 with an operator, 19 HP. Seems really unlikely.
One shot. Needs to reload eventually, unless he wants to trust the pistol. Timing's everything here, though. Holding yellow currently. It's going to be Precision, who walks around the corner, finds the free kill. And I'll say this, down being spent, both nanostorms activated. Chips away a little bit of damage, but ZK pushing forward just on the outside of this lockdown barrier has found one. Now pushing through into Eco's line of sight, finds the second. Asuna, the only one on top of the site, but he is dangerous to deal with. Finds one, gets the second boosted up to his level. Precision there for the trade, but this has become much more doable for Nitro now in a 1v2.
Yeah, he's still a little bit of a ways off, though. He still could make it happen, sure, but it seems like Noble have everything covered. They have full health.
Now they'll know where he's coming from, but this toxic screen could split up how this defense is playing. bdog on the opposite side of yellow. Here comes Peak, but precision. What's going on over towards A? Nitro, though, has slipped around the back of this. Gonna find one elimination. Of course, the decay will put him down to critical HP. Snakebite will be tossed out, and to be fair, at least for 100 Thieves, they've stopped the plant for now. Payen going to eventually commit steal to spams the traditional corner, finds the elimination and an opportunity for 100 Thieves to find a second round if they can close out this 3v2.
This is what they need. Nitro gets a third now, all on ZK. He has the spike right in front of him. He's got a winnable 1v3. Trying to find. Oh, nah, Hiko gets it. Well done there from Hiko to get a second round for his team. But Decade, there's a chance that he could get spammed out. Luckily, Asuna able to take Payen down, so that kind of eliminates a future threat of more snake bites or that poison orb coming into fruition. And they'll be able to back up and play this 5-on-4.
Shock Dart was also just a fraction too late to confirm a kill. So now it's on a Noble to retake against the numbers of 100 Thieves. And again, just so much barrier being provided between the dark covers and also all the Viper utility, but Asuna looks to try to stretch for a kill and gets punished for it. ZK also able to penalize Ethan. Steal over the middle of the map, though, able to find one elimination just down Main Street, but the kills are still coming through. 1v2. Nitro trying to survive through it, finds one, needs to get the second versus ZK. Trying to play the time, and bang! Finds the kill! 3 for Nitro, and 100 Thieves take their first pistol in the series. Noble, aggressive through the middle of the map, and also from B. They've got 3 members on the flank, and ZK, who's by himself, has found one, gets a second. Unbelievable stuff from him, but Steel has read the play from behind. Hiko also here with him, and the spam shots through the toxic screen, clean things up, and as expected, 100 Thieves will take the 4th round. But
and actually just making that commitment either direction. Leviathan catches Steel out in the middle, so now all of a sudden they have to worry about their backside. They have to commit. They have no presence anywhere else on the map.
And these are just been free angles. ZK gets the corner onto Asuna. Precision another, just down to Ethan. Able to find one, but that's where the effort will be stalled. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like it's a little bit too risky for Noble.
I'm a little bit surprised Payen did that play. I get that maybe he's trying to make a play happen because his team's in a 4-on-5, but you're basically putting yourself in a spot where it almost feels a bit one and done. You know, hey, maybe you catch the first person off guard, but very likely you're going to trade it. Good utility down to keep getting this deeper and deeper control towards the containers. Asuna gets a very key frag that was desperately required to keep 100 Thieves okay. And oh, the great combination of the paranoid that let Asuna stay around, but a res does come in.
So much time is off the clock already. Asuna could go in the episode they want to. Nitro swings. Asuna for 3. Asuna for 4. It's down to precision. Last player in the middle of the map has found one. Give him a double. Looking to battle back. Asuna's low, but the leader gives him 5 of the 6. And how big is that from Asuna?
Control this top riser's position in the back of the A site. Almost gets caught teleporting out of there, though, but does hold on. Steel gets his man. Ethan does go down Leviathan, though, and so it equalizes things for a time, though. One of these are actually now a man down, but Steel fighting it back.
How has he seen that? Aldrone was scouted out. Steel takes advantage, but now a 3v2. Noble on the retake. Precision from behind. Wants to sneak up on Hiko, who's not going to expect this at all. There's the first elimination. Now from the front, it's just Steel. 1v3. Sees bdog, but dashes away. Now over to the high ground. Precision will double up, and Noble find their 12th round and put themselves on map point. Jeez, does not look like that's found really too much. Maybe you've got some damage onto Payen, but initial point of contact does come through. Precision tilts it in favor of Noble. 2-for-1 exchange. Still holding out of this corner right against their own barrier orb. Payen down to 8 HP. But the big problem is, how do you deal with Precision from this point? And he's going to find one. There's the trade. 100 Thieves down to a 2v3. They do have Payen down below, like I mentioned, to critical health.
Yeah, they also still have the lockdown possible, and they'll drop it now, though there's still a lot of room around that Noble can play around. They don't have to really commit to this too much at all, but it does buy at least 100 Thieves a little bit of breathing room to start working towards yellow, but they still need that critical pick, which they're yet to get. Hiko's been found out, and while bdog was, you know, detained, it's not anything that 100 Thieves can really play off of. And oh, Hiko almost gets caught. Payen's still alive with his 8 HP.
He was so focused on what was happening down low, he never actually saw Hiko up top, so the shock dart will confirm the kill. bdog mid-map. Has he heard or seen Steel? It does not seem to. Steel's behind the play. Steel's behind the play. It's just down to who sees who first. Leviathan. Oh no! Gets the turn on. And now it's just down to bdog. 1v2 with the operator in hand. No knives to go to, and Steel up top converts, and 100 Thieves stay alive. Is payen gonna try to re-inspire the integrity of the smoke? He does, and it costs him his life. 100 Thieves ready for it, and we go to a 4v4.
Yeah, I mean, they were definitely getting chunked by Decay. You can understand why payen was looking to roll the dice there, trying to capitalize on what his ult had cost 100 Thieves to take that space, but in the end, 100 Thieves are able to get it into a 4-on-4. Res is available, but there's no other Res in Viper. He is long gone. That is a lost cause, you have to imagine. So they'll just kind of re-entrench over towards middle. And you know, they're trying to just make sure that all their bases are covered right now. Now, this is slowing it down. They're forcing Noble to spread and respect the whole map and not commit to anything too early. Still watching middle with the operator. The rest is still looking to hit B eventually, but they want to instill that doubt.
DK's right inside of tube. bdog has a pixel peek over for the B cross, but Steel is also on an angle that's going to be tested. bdog finds the first. Noble also get a second kill from ZK up the middle of the map. It's down to a 2v4. Empress hop for Asuna. From the shadows being spent, that will scout out that both players are playing backside yellow. Good information here for Noble as they make their way forward. It's down to how do you clear it? What do you have available? Lear comes through. Slow orb also blocking off the backside. But the shots, Asuna slipped behind the plate. He's able to find one just spamming through the walls. Hiko trying to deny the wall. Opens up some space. Resurrection in the play for bdog. But Asuna finds another. Just misses to the backside. Has precision lined up but can't finish the kill. Just down to Hiko. Nothing to do there. And Noble strike back in map number 2 with a 13-9 of their own. We're going to Ascent.
Defenders win.
But the alarm bot will slow things down to touch. Ethan goes up to the wall, payen, tested, and finds nothing short of just a couple little bits of damage. Long range actually coming through. Paranoid does a pretty good amount of work to allow ZK a chance, but the flashes cause chaos. Asuna survives through it and helps with the Ethan to find 2 in collection. So Noble just down to Leviathan for a 1v4.
Yeah, that's one of those knowing is half the battle type scenarios for Noble. Yeah, you might know that a B-split's coming through market, but when that wall goes down on that back hallway and you're forced...
Noble have flipped the map around and 100 Thieves are absent from any information. Wait, what? Where is everybody? bdog now with the weapon. Gonna be lined up for 2. bdog for 3. And a thrifty comes through for Noble. Towards the middle of A. And how about the long play from payen trying to close this rotation off?
Huge catch on the ZK trying to teleport across, and Steel lands the spam immediately from under heaven. Now going to be able to also put the nano swarm there. That's a very tricky spot to put it in. It makes it very disruptive for defensive teams to rotate through. And so now Noble finds themselves well behind from this quick attack from 100 Thieves. Pretty easily, though. That player is actually on the side itself, so maybe not so much going to happen that way. As they're trying to break in, but they just can't seem to get that next kill they need. They don't even know about this player in the back. They're so focused on the Leviathan on the side itself. Ethan is running him down with the classic, but again, they just don't even know about that next player. But Nitro somehow breaks through anyway into a 1v1.
Yeah, that's a really nice exchange for 100 Thieves, getting Ethan through on one side, Nitro playing the opposite. Shrouded Step comes through to get him to safety into the archway for the 1v1. payen playing this through the staircase side. You see him picture-in-picture to your left. It's just down to how do you clear these angles. And actually, to be fair, payen's done a pretty nice job. He's going to have a pretty good guess. And especially now that the dark cover comes out, he should know that Nitro's playing from the right. But who gets the first peek? Oh, the shot's going through the wall. Neither team going to connect, and Nitro switches to the classic and finds payen.
Also flanks, and Precision keeps slowing him down with this order.
Yeah, he's going to eventually fall. Leviathan was trying to assist by way of Odin, but he actually gets spammed back. The offensive slower is pushing him off, but second opportunity maybe. Not fully going to be able to get there. payen working on the long flank. With him is bdog. ZK playing through tree. That's the 4v4 setup. But Ethan watches the flank, finds one, not getting a second. So now 3v3, and a possible opportunity for Noble to envelop this site. Boombot comes out, obviously knowing that the flank is compromised, and Leviathan finds a connection just as the paranoia hits. Asuna down low in hell. 3v2 situation. Holding the tight left corner is Nitro. Long range shots for bdog are good. Now 1v2, and Leviathan just spams through and finds the connection on the wall bang. That will be good for the damage plus kills for Noble. Leviathan going to be tested, and he's actually seen one already, confirms the elimination. A little bit of help from his teammates, not able to find Ethan on the backside, but the Boombot will. So that's going to be now numbers again for Noble. 100 Thieves not finding much ground here off of this Hiko. Steel also falling, and Hiko short to follow. Noble cleanly get through and tally their 5th round.
Gets slowed, and now this recon ball could get such a big read. Indeed, spots 2 of them. Payen gets the frag. Payen gets more.
That was absolutely disgusting from Noble on the setup. And how good has Precision been with these walls and orbs to allow his teammates to convert? Everything falls to Asuna, not really a chance to really even go for this round, but the playthrough tree read like a book.
Yeah, I'm used to seeing.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you saw it there for a second, and I encourage you guys in the audience at large to take a look next time we pull up the scoreboard. How many assists there are across the board for Noble? I mean, everyone's getting involved and helping each other, and that's been one of the big keys.
Ethan trying to sneak through and catch Payen off guard. Almost works, but not quite. Payen says nay. Gets 2 big ones there with the operator already into a 5-on-3. With Nitro also very hurt.
bdog gonna get 1 for free. Wants to dance around the corner maybe for a second. Doesn't really anticipate that Hiko is as close as he is. There's the angle, there's the information, and with it also comes a kill. Asuna 1v5. Any tricks up your sleeve for this one here, friend? Gonna get tagged up through the wall. Able to find 1 elimination and a second. No. No way, surely not. Okay.
Thinks another.
Leviathan had some issues taking care of it. Alarm bot also triggered. Nitro from the bottom side of the site throws out a paranoia, and Hiko responds. Early utility finding value for 100 Thieves. Nitro though still going to be tested. ZK not able to find any help for the elimination. bdog on the site. It will be essentially jumped on. Goomba stopped by Ethan, and it's Leviathan for what it would need to be a 1v4. No spike to play with either.
Yeah, not long for this world, you'd have to imagine. Just a formality at this point for 100 Thieves to start knocking on the door of a tie situation around the corner. Had a little fun as Leviathan.
Decent overall, though. He gets 1, nearly a chance at a second. Was trying to stay away from the sentry turret the entire time. And okay, so 100 Thieves break up that pistol monotony once again. Leviathan clears a lot of space through mid-market. Dark cover will come down, but Precision can just wall this and then get forward. Hiko's going to be pressured here from multiple angles. He's not 100% sure what he's going to watch at the moment. The only help that he has is from Steel, trying to get over quickly as Asuna, but it's going to be a little bit late to the party. Blastback actually pushes him up just a little bit. That'll be a sound cue on him, but doesn't make too much of a difference because Hiko's utility is so good. Confirms the kill with the shock dart. Flash around the corner from the curveball, but Asuna doesn't follow up after it, so a kill is responded to. We go 4v4. Nitro denied in the back, and even though it's traded, we've got a 3v3 here, 45 seconds to play, and Noble could rotate if they want to.
They get caught if they try to back halls, though, because Ethan is here watching this, so they'd have to back up through middle instead, and they have very low HP on their 2 remaining players, and time is all starting to dwindle, and again, Ethan has this back halls covered.
30 seconds
Spike is actually over towards Tree, trying to maybe pry into Ace. bdog continues to try to put pressure, stop the rotation. He catches Steel. That's a big one. He's revealed, however, and Ethan goes back to find him, and ensuring that they're going to have a 2-on-1 retake with ZK having low HP.
But ZK's got enough top glass. Could just wait on this angle. Knows Hiko has to rotate. Also got confirmation on where Ethan was positioned. So for a 1v2, low HP, still doable.
I know it's possible.
It's all about the timing of how this play comes to fruition, and it's going to be a double peak simultaneously for 100 Thieves. They nearly line up, but still the kill. Too easy to come with only 26 health, and 100 Thieves back in the lead. They
gets pushed off by the nano swarm. Ethan trying to do something crafty here at 1 with the boost, and it works out flawlessly. 100 Thieves are cleaning up.
And Asuna actually uses the offensive wall to get on top mid. Essentially gets behind the play, essentially. But Leviathan has gained possession of some ground here on A, but the vacancy is not nearly as vacant as you'd normally think, although does find 1 elimination. Knows that he's got 1 player deep, 1 player close, but it's Steel who confirms the kill, and 100 Thieves.
And it's in wide.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I don't know that Noble will know that he's there. Well, now they do, but it's, I mean, they already lost a player along the way.
Yeah, and Payen does get isolated. That's the 2nd round in a row that 100 Thieves have been able to push someone back into that corner beyond the ultimate orb. 100 Fury coming out for the offense. Hiko shrugged off. will still be fine. He's going to have some help as well from Steel, and Hiko still finding value with the Odin, although Steel misses an uncharacteristic shot. So bdog keeps the play alive, 2v3. Spike is making its way through the offensive spawn, but look who's tracking it on the minimap. Asuna right behind, converts the headshot, and now bdog gets tagged up by the Aldrone, and it's only a matter of time before he starts to get tagged up from a multitude of angles. Even gets tagged once more by the same Aldrone, and Hiko says this might be a little bit too slow for Noble. It took a lot of damage on the way through as well. Hiko still had a line of sight to spray down the entryway. But still, Noble, they do get possession. Nitro reconfirms the first blood. This time it's on to bdog. Payen on logs. Oh, Asuna deals with them. Now they're running back earn. Going quickly in for the retake. Leviathan at low HP. Curveball comes out. Precision has no idea where to look. Asuna finds a second. Down to a 5v2 situation, and now the last hopes are on ZK. No more Cinderellas today. 100 Thieves survive through Noble, and I use that word selectively, and I say it emphatically. Noble put together a fight, but 100 Thieves